It's Hytale time. Here we go. Is it lagging this time? Any issues with that? A little, but that might just be it loading. I hope it is at least. I don't know why, but this game has a Power World feel to me. Like, I never really liked Power World. I mean, I like this more than Power World, but I don't know. There's always something off. I think they always try to put too much effort in to being different from something that it ends up just feeling a bit like corny, I guess, the only way I can think of putting it. But I mean, this has its, you know, differences, its unique things, better building tools, so on. I think it'll end up being a Rec Room to Roblox sort of situation, where it'll exist in peace for a few years. It'll try to compete too heavily, and it'll fail because of that. Hopefully not, of course. I really hope it succeeds, but I mean, not really a question that I want it to. It's more of, will it? I know that skeleton's attacking me. I'm just yapping about my psychological theories. My insane little theories I have. Where'd that skeleton guy go? Ah, there you are. You will not escape without a fight. He's crumbled to bits. I don't know how... Oh, you just disappeared, okay. I thought it was the case that I'd have to, like, do something. I don't know. They're too damn confusing. Be simpler. Is this that weird temple thingy again I saw earlier? Yeah, it is. Apparently, I watched Ant Venom's video yesterday, and apparently one of these spawns in every world near where you begin, and that's on purpose so that you visit it. So that's a good thing that I know I'm at least kind of doing the right thing. And this troll is apparently, yes, it is difficult to defeat, but I don't think it knows I'm here, so I'm just going to walk around it and try to get to its chest. Yeah. That's the goods. See you later, buddy. Not a very good guard, I just run past him every time. So this is a whole different world then in game speak. What happens if I try and kill some... Oh, wait, they just can't. Okay. Hi there. You're a work in progress. So 90% of this area is a work in progress. Okie dokie. I need to go to this thingy to get the memories feature. There is a lot of mushrooms in this guy's house. Why am I struggling to speak so much? Why can't I pick up his apple? Or his punk? I can't pick up his anything. Maybe that's on purpose. Like, in this one area, though, only. Don't really know where to go from here. Back through the portal. I forgot what I did last time. Not much to explore, to be honest, around here. It's really just here and over there and here. Guess I'll go back for the portal, yeah. I'm guessing that minigames... Oh dear. I'm guessing that minigames thing I saw in the trailer from like 8 years ago, which is crazy to think about. I saw the trailer when I was only like 2 years old. Was a... Well, it said it was coming soon on the menu, but I imagine it's a feature that's going to take some time. Hopefully it won't. I really want to play some minigames. Some authentic Hypixel minigames. Although I also want to play the that new Hypixel mode that's going to come out soon on actual Hypixel. I think the thing about Minecraft, although is a lot of people want it to be more realistic, it being what I would consider quite dead, with some things that are alive in it, really gives it an advantage. While in this, the world feels real. And I think that causes it to have some problems. In terms of, I feel like I'm exploring something that, you know, doesn't care. And as odd as it sounds, something that doesn't care that I'm here, that can continue existing without me. And I know that that's really deep and, like, psychological and philosophical and everything, but I honestly think that's the reason why it feels so odd. Like Pal World and this. It feels like you've just stepped into something that doesn't really, like, require you to be there. When Minecraft is quite dead, and it feels like, wow, I could bring some life to this world, you know. I'm an important part of this world. I should change it, but I do feel like in this it feels like everything is just, you know, it's already set in motion. Like, there's the weird temple things, and I get, you know, it's meant to be found out, not just told to your face, but the fact it's not been explained to me makes me feel more like it should be without explanation, when I think it should, because I'm a bit confused exactly on what the purpose of everything is and why the guards are little pea things. I mean, I'm hoping, obviously, like Simon said on Twitter, I don't know, the game that, well, has been released now, but he said the game that will be released is in a very early access state. So I'm hoping more things will be explained, fixed, and so forth. But, yeah, well, I guess we'll see. Although this is going to be a pain to get out of this cave, because I just realised I've dug like 50 feet underground. This is why I had my monitor's brightness set to, like, crazy number, because knowing me, I won't be able to see without it. Almost at the surface now. Also, another thing I think Minecraft has an advantage on, as silly as it sounds, at least on the Java edition, I don't know about Bedrock, but on Java, it gives you a little tutorial at the start on how exactly to get started. When on this, I feel like I've been quite directionless and just, you know, wandering about. Although all this is very detailed, I like the style. It just, I don't know. Something is off. Also makes my computer spin up like I'm playing Call of Duty 7. And I'm just trying to think. I don't remember all the latest releases. I don't keep up with that. I don't really care about it, in all honesty. Doesn't bother me what number they're on. Did I just walk all the way to the beginning? Gosh darn it. Although this does feel like a game I could build a very cozy house in. So, I think we should start doing that. All right here. Already got some logs. Just thinking how I'm going to do this. I think we'll bring it out one. And we'll have... I like how the block breaking saves its progress. I don't know how long it saves its progress for, but I do hope it's not a crazy amount of time. Or like forever. Neither of those would be a great thing. Oh, it does seem to go away after a bit, but I like how it saves it through a bit. It can be really frustrating sometimes. I don't know if there's an axe or anything, but oh well. There we go. Essence of life. I have very souls in my hands. The very souls of living beings. Okay. Berry bush. I can make a hatchet. Oh yeah, effective for cutting down trees. Yeah, that's what we want. There we go. Kind of effective, but then again it is a stone tool, so I'm expecting it's the same case as Minecraft where we level up to like, probably not diamond, but okay, best game ever made. I don't need to install a mod to have trees just fall down. All complaints are invalid when trees fall down automatically. Okay, I love how the drops look like the Minecraft movie, like drops, like really tiny. Why is this tree going underground? I feel like I'm about to start like an AIG or something. My god, it goes deep. Okay, just stop. So we're not going to fall into the endless abyss and start an ARG. Good to know. Good to know. Very valuable information. Oh. Oh, so if you break the bottom one, all the ones above break. Good to know. Just power up this hole. Pretend it never existed. Where's my logs? There's me logs. There's me logs. Okay. That's not the right type. That's annoying. This whole thing feels a bit like the Minecraft medieval texture pack from Console Edition. Back in the day. It's another fox! I've got to learn how to tame animals and things. Or at least know if you can. Because if you can, I'm getting a fox. No way around it. Okay. I imagine we'll have some windows at some point. I like making like traditional Minecraft houses, you know, like villager ones. Putting a slight spin on it this time, but not too far from the originals. I thought this, yeah. Yes, that's Hytale for you. Tricked yet again by something that looks vaguely like Minecraft. I've just realised I've made this house not 5x5. This is going to be a pain. Yeah, no, sure, I do need to move you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Good old medieval texture pack. My personal favourite was, well, it wasn't a texture pack, but I used to play the Christmas world, even when it wasn't Christmas, and the Halloween one, once again, even just on a normal day. It was a solid little experience. Oh, the good old days. Oh, well, now the poor J are making, what was it called? Like, Reforge or something? I don't remember what they call it. It's kind of like Minecraft, but it's weird. I don't know. Yeah, the Halloween one is good. I like the Halloween one too. I love all the little arcade games and stuff that the Halloween one. And Little Big Planet. Did I play that one? I don't remember if I played the Little Big Planet one. I'm gonna look that up real quick. One sec, let me just get my handy dandy iPad. Little Big Planet mashup pack. Let's look that up. It looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know the other ones I used to play. I used to play Chinese mythology and Greek mythology. Chinese mythology one was also like probably my third favourite. I used to build stuff at that entrance all the time. I need to download that again on PC. I'm sure somebody's probably made a port of it. I mean, there's ports of all the tutorial worlds. I also used to play the tutorial worlds a lot. Not as much, but yeah, but I did play the Fallout one a little. Not much. Once again, Skyrim a little. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Chinese and Greek mythology. they've got their own soundtrack. I think some of the soundtracks also by C418, which is surprising. A lot of it is though it is by like original musicians and things. Still though, it sounds very Minecrafty in my opinion. I always used to think of like the Minecraft default, you know, texture pack and everything as like one part of Minecraft, and then all the mashup packs and things they did were like their own thing. The PS4 edition, so I can play the old Minecraft versions with the minigames. Yeah, I used to have that, but then the disc stopped working, so I had to get the digital edition, and I lost the button on the menu that lets you go back to the old one. Sad. Oh well. I mean, I can still play them on PC. There's hundreds of ports of them, so not the end of the world. Yeah, it just wouldn't read. I think it was really the PS Law, though. It was just old at that point. 2019, you know, had a PS Law for, I hate to say it, but 6 or 7 years. Literally, not even a joke. Secondhand as well, so. Don't know how you get secondhand when the console just came out, but yeah. I guess some people just sell things immediately. Workbench. Don't know where to put this. I'll move it later. How do I make planks? They're like a... That's crazy. Remember how old stuff is becoming? Oh no, that's fair. It's crazy how old stuff is becoming. I remember the PS2. Yeah, I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but like, you know, when you watched a YouTube video, I don't know, in 2020, and it was like, oh my god, that's my favorite video ever. And then you come back to it now and you're like, 5 years old already? Please. I mean, don't slow it down, but just keep stop things from aging. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't want time to slow, but I don't want things to get faster. Not the perfect, but it's hard to explain. Like, you want things to slow, but then you want them to speed up. I want videos, like, I first watched SMG4 in 2019 or 2020. I don't remember what video I watched exactly. Oh no, it was the Portal one. I saw the Portal one. And then I started watching his more recent ones. And I think I regularly watched him up to 2023. And then obviously he stopped in 2025, which sucks. But then again, it was starting to feel a bit like the more recent, you know, Simpsons series. Yeah, I mean, I watched him regularly, like I said, about 2 or 3 years ago. And then I just stopped because I thought, this is just slop, but whenever I watch it, it makes me feel like more cheery. I need to rewatch Stampy. I never used to watch Stampy, to be honest. I watched 2 of his videos, the one where he plays Portal on the Xbox 360. Like the Minecraft Portal. And an escape map. And they were fun videos, but as cringe as it is, I used to watch Skeppy all the time, and the challenge videos he used to do. I loved them. They were great. I don't know how to break things into planks. Now, planks work in this game. There's no grid in the crafting table, so I don't know what I'm doing to make planks and things. But yeah, I think I need to rewatch Skeppy, to be honest. I know he kind of still makes the videos. I don't really know what his upload schedule's like anymore, but I used to watch him a few years back. Oh, right, yeah, no, I never watched the Dream SP, but, I mean, not to be funny, half the people from that now are, you know, dodgy. Not Minecraft YouTubers anymore, is a way to put it. But I mean, my favorite YouTube series of all time, and Minecraft series as well, is Last Life. Last Life is my favorite. I mean, I watched it through. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Not my favorite series, but it's sad whenever somebody like I used to watch I'm Alex, and then I found out he's, you know, what he is. Yeah, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, Last Life. Yeah, I watched it through Green and Mumbo's perspective, but I watched Mumbo first because I used to watch him for Hermitcraft. I've never heard of the Unstable SMP, to be honest. I'm not really keeping up with Minecraft YouTube. As sad as it is, I just watched Pyrocynical Slop and Penguin Z0. Anything else? And really just videos that come up on the homepage, and I subscribe and I continue watching them. I know people say they don't use the subscription tab anymore on YouTube. I just use it. I use it a lot, but I also use the homepage to find new people, like to watch in the future. I mean, I can check it out, but I'll probably do that later. I usually watch videos to go to sleep. Maybe that could be my new sleeping series. I mean, right now it's just Pyrocynical Slop because they finally got back on track with regular uploads, so I can actually fall asleep to them. As bad as it is that I'm falling asleep to YouTube live stream VODs. I mean, it's because they're calmer than like normal videos, though, aren't they? Because normal videos are, or most of them at least, are fast-paced. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily. It's great to watch something that can keep your attention and isn't low quality. I love high quality stuff, but it's annoying though when you want to chill and all the videos are like, hey, look at me. Well, I hope I like it too. I mean, if I don't, I probably won't continue watching it, but if it's good, I'll watch it. My question really is, who is in it? Because if it's someone like Mumbo, I don't think Mumbo or Green are in it, but it's like, if it's like, who else do I watch? Pretty much anyone who was in Last Life. I loved all their bases and things. Oh, if only I had some friends, I'd do a series like that. I do have friends, but they're not like PC friends. They're all PlayStation. I've got like one Xbox friend. But then again, there's like 3 Xboxes actually being sold every month now, so not many of them left. Ah, well. Oh, I know Wembu, I think. If Parrot, I don't think he is, but if Parrot's the guy with like blue parrot skin that looks like what you just think of when you think of the parrot, then I think I also know that guy. I'm gonna go see if I can find any kind of how to make planks, because I'm stuck. Oh, he is. Okay, great. Good to know. I'm gonna look up how to do this real quick. Let's see. Hytale make planks. You need to collect wood, logs, and trees, and then use the builders. Yeah, but how do I... Yeah, I love when... I mean, I don't know if how scripted the Life series is now, but my second favorite one was the one where they had the different traits. I don't remember what it was called. But it was like every episode, like one of them was a snail one. The others... Oh, was it like... It was to do with superpowers or something, I don't remember. Oh well, I like that series as well. Either that one was. But yeah, I love when you watch different people's perspectives and you can see things from another angle. I mean, that's what perspective literally is though, isn't it? Sounds familiar. Yeah, wildlife. I think. I love the Life series. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. I am so stuck. It is telling me I should hide unknown planks. I don't know what I'm doing. Crafting. Builder's workbench. That's probably in the builder's workbench, isn't it? We need to do this before it gets too dark. I imagine monsters spawn in this game as well. How do I... Oh, there we go. Hardwood planks. Craft... 20? Okay. That felt like a stone cut, that did, kind of. And these planks look like the BD Craft texture pack. I love that texture pack. I used to use it all the time. I remember I made like a walled off village in Minecraft 1.14. No, a little before that. Minecraft like 1.9 or something. And all the entire village was walled off, and I made like aqueducts and things. It was really cool. I wish I still had that world. It's a shame when you lose things like Minecraft worlds that you just can't make the same again. Oh well. That's how things go. Simple wooden door. Yeah, I should probably get a door, that's a good idea. Also, get rid of the grass that's blocking my house. Although I'm liking the survival building in this so far. Although I don't have half the materials I need to make a bed, so that's a bit troubling. I'm gonna kill this fox. Sorry, fox. It's the only way. I keep missing you. Stay still, please. Thank you. Now you're dead, but I'm almost dead. It sucks losing worlds. I actually lost a world me and my friends played on for every year, and I just got on every music disc. Yep, that's the way it goes. Me, it was just because I lost my hard drive. Well, not, I mean it broke. That was a pain though. Oh, 7 cats. Jeez. Hard mode over here. I think I could only handle 1 or 2. I think 7 is like, you have to have the most like authoritarian supervision. Oh, that's good to know. At least they're friendly. Oh yeah, I guess they are cats though. If it was like dogs, that'd be a different story. Yeah, if you have like 7 dogs, you have to have the most like authoritarian watch over them. It's you cannot speak badly with me, you know. I am your owner, you know. But yeah, I guess cats, I have a friend who has some cats, and they are, well, pretty well behaved. Sometimes they sit where I want to sit, and I'm like, hey, can you scooch over? Where's my base? I've lost where I'm meant to be. That's what I get for wandering around in the dark. Actually, the fear of dogs, I'm not a big fan of either, to be honest. Not got any fears of them. Don't like them. Oh dear. Oh god, that is what... Okay. Well, I've got a new fear. It's that thing. I just don't really like them. I'd imagine it'd be a pain to deal with both, so... Oh god, what is this thing? This is terrifying. Die, please. Okay, Essence of the Void. Yeah, I've got both worlds. I wouldn't say the best of both worlds, I just have both. I really need to sleep. Just chuck this down somewhere. No, don't break the floor! Oh. There was somebody in a previous stream I did where they said they got the username box on here, which I thought was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, you're actually really fun to talk to. I'm surprised there aren't more people there. Yeah, no, these are really just ones I do, like not ones, streams I do to turn into actual videos. I mean, as you can see, if you looked through my catalog of content, I guess you'd call it, you'd see or most of them at least, are streams. To be honest, I've been getting a bit lazy recently with editing, but I hate editing, so well, the least less I have to do, the better. So, and if people enjoy watching a less edited thing, heck yeah, please. I mean, if you do, I'll happily accept that. I mean, I never want to do more work than I have to do to make people happy, and if people are happy like that, go ahead, sure. I'm guessing people just, yeah. I mean, I have to use CapCut because ain't no way I'm paying. Was it like $30 currency a month to use Adobe? I mean, like Affinity, which is that new photo editor. If you don't know, it's by Canva, and it's free on desktop. And I'll use. Yeah, fair enough. It's on mobile, I think, isn't it? So, but yes, it's available on PC, and that's going to come soon to iPad. I wish, because that's only a photo editing app and like a graphic design and publishing app, which is a lot of stuff. It's a cool app, but I wish they did a video editing part as well. Like, I just want a free one that has the features I need. And, I mean, KineMaster is... I don't know if that's the one that puts the watermark on. It's one of them that puts a really oversized watermark. And then there's... CapCut doesn't do that, but it really restricts all the features, like extracting audio. There's an easy hack around that, though. You just put another video on top of the video that you're trying to extract it from to make the video invisible. And then you got yourself a free, workaround. Really, though, shouldn't have to work on something like that. Yeah, I mean, each to their own. I mean, I tried Adobe, I've tried DaVinci. All the ones that are free, I've tried. I mean, Adobe's not free, but I paid for it for like a month. It's like, nope, this isn't gonna work. Felt like I was in a relationship then for a sec. This isn't gonna work out. And then, stop using it. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was saying earlier, but my guess as to why more people aren't here is when I already answered that. I'm stupid. I tried CapCut before, and it was honestly very confusing. It depends what version you've used, though, to be honest. If you use the mobile one, it is really horrible and confusing. But the more desktop-style one is a lot simpler. I mean, before that I was using Clip Champ by Microsoft, and it just stops working with any videos past 10 minutes. Yeah, the mobile CapCut is horrible, especially if you're on an Android. It's just so slow. Although I did discover CapCut actually gives you every single feature free for the desktop one on an iPad. Although I don't have an iPad keyboard, so I don't edit on there. But if I ever did, I know how to get AI captions. Yeah, I mean, I have an Android too, so I just use. I mean, I have an iPad, so I do have an Apple thing, but the only reason I use an Android personally is so I can use all the methods to get around advertisements on certain apps beginning with Y and ending with E. Now I have to figure out how to record. Oh yeah, that's going to be rough. You've got a lot of work for you install there. Although I think some Chromebooks can natively screen record, so if you just look in that quick actions menu, I think it's there from memory. I've never used the Chromebook, but I have used the operating system that Chromebooks use. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, you know, Chromebooks are cheap laptops, so first of all, you're using a laptop, and second of all, it's a Chromebook, so you will be probably struggling to run most things, unfortunately. But, I mean, you can only work with what you got, so fair enough. Yeah, they're affordable, exactly. Normal laptops are so bloomin' pricey, even during Black Friday. I have one, but that's only because I spent half a year saving up for it. And it's not even a good one, it's only like... It was $300 on sale, I think. But I needed one at the time, and I still have it in case my computer breaks down, so... Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you've probably heard of a channel called Chon or Con Digital. I don't know how to say their name, but yeah, they talked about why Black Friday sucks now, and they basically said it's because everything's online and there's just so many ways to make sales seem better than they are. And there's also more products that people want, and there's less of the margin for the stores, so why would they bother making something cheaper? I'll have to... Yeah. It's CHON Digital. They also... I think they call themselves that because they run an online store, but, I mean, the channel's not about its store, so... It's a good channel, though. I find their videos informative and funny. I spoke like Ares from Tron then for a sec. I find this the style of Eddie's electropop highly entertaining. You know, that movie was so bad. And I get he's a robot, but you don't have to act like a robot, for goodness sake. Actually have some emotion. And stop ranting about a movie that no one really cares about because nobody went to saw it, so... See it. I mean, I'm annoyed because... Tell me here, Ares. I didn't even know before I watched the movie that it was from Greek mythology because I don't play God of War or anything like that, so... That was a new fact to me when I was like... halfway through the movie and the tech guy was like, "You mean like the God of War?" I was like, huh? I haven't heard of this. Recently, my favourite series to watch has been Fallout, though, which released a new episode yesterday. Please don't spoil it, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go watch it soon, actually, I think. I don't know when I'm watching it. I told myself I'd watch it at some point. I'm very scheduled. Scheduled? I don't know. In about an hour, I think. Yeah. Because of Technoblade and Epic the Musical. I don't know. I know the first one. He never dies. Second one. No idea. I'm imagining it's a musical. Just based on, you know, quick analysing of, you know, the location of the words and everything in that sentence. I'm unsure, though. I could be entirely wrong. I mean, before all of this, I used to do, what was it? Very, like, epic... yeah, I've never been one for musicals, but I'm gonna go watch... I mean, my next, like, cinematic event, really, is going to watch the Markiplier movie. Mainly just some songs and animations. Oh, so is it like an internet series, then? My next cinematic then is going to watch the new Markiplier Iron Lung thing. The annoying thing is the cinemas are also blooming far away from me because it's sign marks, so I have to travel 2 hours away. Markiplier movie, like the Iron Lung one. If you look it up on YouTube or ironlung.com, I think. Yeah, it's out. If you're in America, there's so many bloomin' cinemas in America you can watch it in. The only cinemas I can watch it in the UK are the sign mark ones, which I've never gone to and are 2 hours away from me, so. Yeah, it's, I don't actually know how many views that trailer got, but it was going to be an American exclusive until, thankfully, but annoyingly, only, and I keep going on about it, but Signmark got the rights, so I can actually watch it now. Yay! Yeah, ironlung.com, yeah. I don't know how many views the trailer got, but I think it was quite a big deal. And it's a Markiplier movie as well, so. Yeah, Iron Lung final trailer. How many views did that get? I never really watched Markiplier. Oh yeah, 5 million views, there we go. But he is a big deal, obviously. And I think he's good at making videos. I just not really a big fan of them. I just find I haven't really heard much about. I haven't really watched them that much either. Wait, I just think there's so many people that get obsessed over him. It's like I probably will never play Undertale because there's so many people that get obsessed over that game. And I know quite a few really annoying people who obsess over it, and I'm just like, please stop talking about the same thing that released literally 10 years ago now. Dan TDM, I always used to watch his live channel like 4 years ago when he did Kindergarten. That was a good series. But yeah, there's so many annoying people I know in real life that just don't stop going on about it. Yeah, I mean, it's fair if you like it, but it really matters about, you know, there's other things in the world. I mean, I learned that with things like Half-Life. I used to be... That used to be, like, my absolute... I will play this game every month on repeat. But, you know... It's... I hate to say it, last game that was in the series that actually mattered was released 5 years ago, and the one before that 20 years ago almost. So it's hard to continue doing things to do with it. Portal, 15 years ago. Amino, I've never heard of Amino. What's Amino? I really should just keep the browser open. I have so many bloomin' profiles on it. It keeps... Amino was... Oh. Oh, that sucks. It's so bad. Amino. Or what? Half-Life. Fair enough if you hate it. It's just one of the best games of all time, guys. Oh, hi, Leo. Welcome to my Hytale stream. It was a chat app, but it was so horrible in moderation. Oh, okay, right. Hello, Leo. Yeah. Oh, there is... Oh, was... Oh, the crouch is control in this game. Okay, cool. Oh, good, it works just like Minecraft crouch. So glad it got shut down. Oh, that sucks. I never heard about that before, though. I'm sure there'll be some sort of video explaining it to me in a few years' time that's, like, really goes into depth. But, like, Visual Venture or something. He always seems to make videos on those sort of things, and I just, like, how is your mental health? You know, you... Yeah, obviously it's a good thing it got shut down, but... I'm just saying... Yeah, just mental health is... matters, obviously. So, I mean, I probably won't find out unless someone makes a video that I watch about it. I mean, I've seen worse things on bloomin' live streams. And as bad as that is, there's worse things. But yeah, you just gotta forgive and forget. Unless it's something really bad, then you don't. I mean, let's see. I do feel like I'm turning into a bit of the... I don't know that guy's name, but the guy who reads the Reddit stories with the Minecraft gameplay in the background. I was thinking about making a storytime video on my experience, but it probably won't. But it probably won't do that. Oh, you probably... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, as much as I hate the severe moderation that's on literally every single major social media nowadays, to the point of, you know, you can't post your own opinions and still have the thing you post, like, want to post get posted. I do think it's good that it is at least better than it used to be. I mean, I always used to watch tons of little small YouTubers. I mean, I never saw anything that bad, but I did see a few, like, this shouldn't be on YouTube's sort of YouTube sort of things. They fixed that all now. I mean, I don't know if that thing is still a thing where you put the search, the dot on the search bar, and it comes up with a bunch of dodgy channels. But I beg that isn't still a thing, because that's so easy to do, and you're just like, I don't want to see this. But, yeah. I think the only reason I hope it's not... Yeah, no, I hope so too. I just remember seeing... I don't remember who did the video on it, but... I mean, I knew about it before the video, because I accidentally did it once. But there was a video I saw on it explaining the whole thing. It was so long ago, I don't remember anything about it, but they explained it really well. And like why it happens and everything. But yeah, I hope it's not, because that wasn't good at all. Oh, I don't know if you've seen the video, but if you've seen the video of Gravity Falls, like, funniest clips, that has, like... I remember watching someone doing a video a while ago. Yeah, I think it was Timeworks, if I remember right, actually. But if you've seen the video of the funny Gravity Falls clips... there's two parts to it, actually. If you've seen both of them... I'm friends with the guy who made that. It's the video that has like 3 million views, I think, and I was like, okay. Apparently it did eventually get copyright striked, but for a while he was making a good amount of money off those videos. Now he's mostly a TikTok person, but I just never really got on board with it. I like watching news and things on there, because a lot of news outlets post short videos on there, and I'm not a big fan of, you know, gathering all by hand half the time, so it's nice to get a nice quick update on the news. Obviously some of that's bad, but some of that's good, so... You know, yeah, no, I do art and things on there. I do post on Twitter as well, which I prefer just because the app's faster. And not everything has to be a video as well on there, which is nice. I need to get away from this bloomin' skeleton. The most, I use both. YouTube the most. They're bringing DMs back to YouTube as well now soon, so I might honestly just move off Discord entirely. The most I use that for is like announcements for like Modrinth and things. Got such a bloomin' sore throat tonight. So let me just mute myself. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. I've not even got a cold or anything. I think I've just, I don't know. These post videos. Yeah, I didn't, I like posted that I posted them, which sounds weird, but nobody was joining it, and that was before I got like 10, or more than 10 views really. And so I just deleted it because no one was joining. But, yeah, no, I'm feeling fine. It's just slight sore throat. Although I'm generally feeling fine, it just makes it a bit more difficult to talk. Although I want to talk, obviously I'm here for a reason. I'll probably, once I'm done with this roof, I'm gonna go see if I can find any servers to go on and have a look around. Which I don't imagine there will be any, just like last time, but it's worth a check. And then, I'll probably stop playing. Just because I don't want to be here forever and I want to watch my TV shows and YouTube videos. And I don't imagine the servers thing will take too long because they'll probably just be like, oh, still done. Oh, I'm in the wrong workbench, aren't I? I need to go to the, this one. Craft all. Although, I do feel like they should have explained the planks, and they should have had like at least a little... Did they have a guide in the menu? No. I feel like that's a good idea. They should add like a guide to the menu so I know where to find things and how to make things, because I was entirely clueless on how to do planks until I looked it up. Which is what you do for Minecraft as well, to be fair, but I mean, there should be like a wiki or something which is also in game. Which I get why they haven't done it yet, obviously, because the game just came out after 8 years and nothing. But yeah, they should have a little in-game wiki, like, I think Slime Ranchers has an in-game wiki. That's the only example I can think of. Maybe even Power World. Once again, don't know, so... Oh, no, I don't need more stone, I need more wood. I wish these trees weren't so, like, crazy at the bases and there was just one little plank so I could, you know, just cut down that one and the whole tree goes down. Oh well. There we go. Although that is one of my favourite features. Slime Rancher walks you through most of the stuff again. Yeah, which I guess is a bit different to this game. It's more of the sandbox than Slime Ranchers is. Although that is pretty sandboxy. They still have a little in-game wiki, I think. It's one of my favourite games to play while sick, because everything's explained to you. I'm just like lying on the sofa, just like, and I'm like, okay, I'll place down a boom slime. Yeah, it can get easy to get lost. I'm always like walking through that, like a radioactive area. I don't know what it's called. I haven't played in a few months or so, I think. It's a fun game though. I never played number 2. I think that's just because I enjoyed number 1 more. And I saw some people play number 2 and I thought, I don't look like my sort of game. Although I think the only thing I'm not liking, and I know this has been related, but the only thing I'm not liking about Hytale is there's no crafting grid. That's the thing I'm annoyed about this time. I wish there was a crafting grid. Maybe not for everything. They could still keep the individual workbenches for all the different things. But crafting grid would make this a lot easier. Oh, okay. Well, guess that's why you're here. I used to watch the... What Batman series was that? Oh, there was a really good Batman series. A few years old now. On UK Boomerang. Uh, it was the one that everyone always goes on about as being like the best series of Batman. I've never been a big fan of superheroes, but I used to watch that for some reason. That, Tom and Jerry, and a few other things. Yeah, I mean that's how. Well, that's how I really want people to find out. To be honest, to know about me. So, and I guess that's how most people have found, isn't it? Weird thing to think about. Oh well. I mean, I do that a lot of the time. I did that with a guy the other day. The Super Sons one. I've never been a big fan of superheroes, to be honest. I did watch the Lego Batman movie. In 2017, when that came out. I don't know why I did it. Once again, not a fan of superheroes here. I don't know why I'd be watching the Lego Batman movie. But, I do occasionally see clips of them. And I think it's... Yeah, but I think Batman is a good superhero. I don't like some of them, but I like him, so... He's cool in my books. I think the only one I don't really like is... like... Wonder Woman. Just because it's... I don't know, it just doesn't feel... you know, that creative. But then again, I don't find most superheroes that creative. And it's like, I can fly, I wear skin-tight suit, and I save random strangers. I just realized we're making the roof out of the wrong thing. Oh well, whatever. It's a sandbox game. I do what I like. I don't know, a lot of people try to make Wonder Woman... Yeah. I don't have an opinion on that personally. I just never watched it, so I couldn't say. I mean, it's a woman in clothes that the men are also wearing in most superhero comics, so I don't... If that's what they're finding, like, sexist, the clothes, look at the men in the other series. I know she has the invisible jet, which I mean is a better car than Batman because it goes invisible. Superman. Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's basically Metro Man. I think I like Megamind the most. I don't know, he's not really a superhero, is he? But, or even it's not even really a franchise. It's just a solid movie. It's free on YouTube at the moment as well. So if you have YouTube, at least in the UK, they have movies that occasionally go free. And it was Captain Underpants in Megamind at the moment. So that's what I spent yesterday afternoon doing. Just Megaminding my own business. Okay. Really like Hawk Girl is good. I've never heard of that one. Look it up. Let's see. Let's use the power of Google. No. Don't know who she is still. Cool though. I mean, sure. Fair enough. An immortal warrior. Okay. Immortal warrior. I mean, that's pretty powerful. Let me think. My favorite side character from... Oh, I don't know. Anything? Is probably... I can't think. Oh, yeah, I mean... Once a family who watches superheroes, always a family who watches superheroes. Fair enough, though. But they're interesting. It's another hobby, or it's something you can do. And if you enjoy it, what's the harm? Like I said already, I'm watching Fallout at the moment. I'm not a big fan of superheroes, but it's an interesting series. I really wish they did a movie for like, I know they're doing a Zelda movie at the moment, but I really wish they did a movie for like a Valve game. Like Portal would be an excellent short, or maybe not even short, like just normal length horror film. Or Bioshock. I know they're making the Bioshock series, maybe movie on Netflix. Although that really got budget cuts, I think, so it's not doing as well. Yeah, like the villain's perspective, like Mega Mind, I guess. That's another good example. I mean, that's touted as being one of the best, like, recent DreamWorks movies. I think I should be going to bed in the game, not in real life. It just falls asleep. Would Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles count as superhero? Yeah. I mean, they're mutants and super. I mean, not super. They're ninjas, and turtles. I mean, turtles who can talk. That's already quite impressive. But turtles who can talk, who are also super spy ninjas. I mean, I get, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. They are they are a thing that I guess would be on the TV a lot. When I was kids. Yeah, I didn't even notice the mistake until you pointed out. It's funny. Me when I was several children all at once. I really like the 2012 version. Yeah, I like specific versions as well of things. I like the oh no, that's fine. No, I just found it. It was a funny error. I had quite a few friends actually with dyslexia. I don't know how common it is, but it must be quite common. I mean, it was funny. I'm not. I must have like speaking dyslexia or something. Because I know people have, they write, and that's dyslexia. Yeah, it isn't as rare. I agree, but I swear I must have like speaking dyslexia because I mess up so much with speaking. I guess it's just stuttering though, isn't it? I hate reading things. I took a dyslexia test and I'm not, but I hate reading things really fast. I have to really like lock in. I think it's probably just like ADHD or something, isn't it? I don't know. Who knows? Dyslexia does come in different forms. Yeah, that's true. I just took that because I thought, oh, do I have it? So I looked up a YouTube video. Maybe not the best source for a test. And then I only got like 3, I think, out of 9. So there's about 30% chance I probably have it. Yeah, I have what do I have that runs in the family? I can't think of anything really, but I mean, there's a few things I think I have. I mean, acne, that's one of them. That runs in the dad's side. Oh yeah, no, don't always trust YouTube, yeah. I wouldn't agree that it's a crazy thing to say. I'd say that's a perfectly normal thing to say. But it was a guy that had the thing that said from a verified doctor. So I felt like I could trust it a little bit more. Maybe not like tons, but more. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have, yeah. Oh, you know, I got the sarcasm. I was being sarcastic as well. Just not very clearly. I don't know where to put these torches. I mean, I'm gonna have some windows in here soon. You know, I got that, it's fine. I don't know what level of sarcasm we're on right now, but gotta be a decent amount. No, you don't. I think that was good sarcasm. I mean, it's hard to get across sarcasm in a writing form. You need like the italic letters in a book to be able to get it across, so it's even harder on something where you can't even have italic letters. Oh, you know, it's fine. Ugh. Just trying to be friendly. Everyone needs a bit of friendliness at the moment. I mean, I don't know where you are, but if you're in America especially, there's so much bad news over there at the moment. How do I have no idea, but I think we all need that. Yeah, but there's a lot of bad news in America at the moment, so cheering people up is my goal. Because although it seems like it's all doom and gloom, it isn't. It's just a matter of perspective. Or I shouldn't say it, you know, it does feel like it can feel. It doesn't always. Yeah, I mean, I see all the clips all the time of all the things happening over there. Hello, new person. Yeah, I see the clips all the time of them slipping over. It's funny, but it's also terrible, obviously. Oh, if you're, yeah, then you are going to have a little extra trouble, probably. But what matters right now is that you're safe. So, you can all enjoy Hytale, because it's finally released. The only good news so far, but positive. Gotta stay positive.